Hello, I'm Professor Danny Sampson. This is Professor Michael Dreger, and this is a short introduction to us, to who we are, what we research, the things that we do when we're not teaching students here at Brock University. And we want to tell you a little bit, not only about what we do, for the sake of telling you what we do, but how it fits into this course, because it is very much how we came to think about this course and how we designed the course. So, Mike, why don't you begin by talking about yourself a little bit and talking a little bit about how your research fits into the course.
Yeah. I just came back from Amsterdam, as I might tell you, the students, a little bit more later on about. I do research on European minorities in the period that we cover in this course, from around 1400, really from 1500 in my case, the era of the Protestant Reformation, up until, about the era of the great European and American revolutions of the later 18th century. My focus is on Mennonites. There's a fair amount of Mennonites in Ontario and Canada, but the Mennonites I look at are the Mennonites that didn't emigrate to the Americas, the ones who are from Europe and stayed in Europe. And the big question, we deal with big questions in this course, but my big question in my research is, well, how is it that a European minority, the Mennonites, were able to play a role in European politics when, in many cases, political participation was limited to people of the minority religious group, either Catholics or Lutherans, usually. So that is a question that's broadly related to some of the questions that we deal with in the course, about political rights, about different groups of people and how they fit into a bigger picture.
Right.
So I'm interested in the European side of this course. The
eastern side of the Atlantic.
The eastern side of the Atlantic, yeah. And so when thinking about a new course for teaching online together, I didn't feel comfortable teaching this course alone. You bring into the course some particular background for the Western Atlantic. So what is it that you are interested in your own historical research?
Well, I study colonial British North America. So that's the area, well, it's a bit complicated because of the American Revolution. British colonies initially form along the Atlantic coast. Then the American Revolution takes place and British colonies remain only in the northern part of the continent, where we are now in Canada. I look at those British North American colonies after the Revolution. So modern day Nova Scotia, modern day Lower Canada, modern day Quebec, modern day Ontario, that area of Eastern Canada. That's what I look at. And I'm particularly interested in the rural areas. I'm particularly interested, like you, in how marginal groups integrate themselves into the larger politics and how a liberal society can emerge there. Because certainly in the past, and you know this very, very well, small minority groups in the past often found themselves permanently on the outside of major politics. But in a liberal society, they find ways to insert themselves into it, to participate. So we're looking at that process, and again, that forms a kind of important part of what we're looking at here in this course.
Yeah.
So what this course really stemmed from was Mike and I having several conversations about common interests, thinking a little bit about teaching and learning and new ways of teaching and learning, new approaches, and looking at online possibilities, seeing some new learning possibilities, but also beginning to work a little bit, both of us, in different ways, but both working a little bit with digital tools, and thinking the online possibility was a good possibility to bring that into the classroom in a new and perhaps more effective way. And then to find a way to bring our topics together in the Atlantic world is a nice way to do that.
Yeah, one thing I can say in the process, now that's gone on for about 2 years in planning and shaping this course, is that I have learned a great deal.
No kidding.
And
I've been overwhelmed by how much I've learned of this.
Yeah, and so what I would just say to all of the students who are joining us in this course, we invite you to come learn with us.
Yeah. You won't have to do the background reading that we did to get there, but you'll enter. The topics that we do in this course are very broad-ranging. They're certainly beyond our individual specializations, but they fit together nicely in this Atlantic world paradigm, and we think you'll enjoy the ride. We think you'll enjoy the range of topics you'll hit, plus I hope certainly, that you'll enjoy the new approaches to thinking about them.
Yeah, I'll just add one thing, just in closing. This is an online course, so you'll be getting to know us mostly through these videos
Mm-hmm.
and through our communication in email and other forms online. But we are here at Brock University almost all the time, and we
Real
love...
people.
We're real people, as you can see from these videos, I hope. And we would be really happy if you would set up an appointment, write us an email, come visit us during our office hours, just dropping in. Whether it's a prearranged time or just a drop-in visit, come see us.
Absolutely. Enjoy to see you.
Enjoy the course.
Enjoy the course indeed.